All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to master a communication hack that will make you sound absolutely brilliant, even when you're totally caught off guard. It's all about turning that pressure into, well, poise.
You know that feeling, right? Your teacher calls your name or your boss suddenly points at you in a big meeting. Your heart just sinks, your mind goes fuzzy, and you can't grab a single coherent thought. Ugh, it's just the worst. And let's be honest, we've all been there.
Now, here's the thing. This isn't some personal failure. It's actually a known psychological thing called a trigger point. See, a random, high-pressure question can literally overload your brain with too many thoughts all at once. And the result? A total system freeze up.
So, our instinct is to blurt out an answer immediately, right? Because we think fast equals smart. But that's a total myth. Answering instantly usually just makes us look flustered and all over the place. The real strategy, the one that makes you look confident, like a genius even, it isn't about speed. It's all about structure. So how do we get that structure? Where do we even start? Well, it all kicks off with one simple but incredibly powerful move: learning to love the pause. Your brain is basically a supercomputer. It processes information way, way faster than you can form words. So when that trigger point hits, your brain just needs a tiny little window to sort through that giant pile of information and pick the absolute best thought to send to your mouth. And how long is this window we're talking about? Just 2 seconds. That's it. We call it the 2-second clarity pause. Now, I know, to you, it might feel like an eternity, but to everyone watching, it just looks like you're thoughtful and composed. This tiny little gap is the bridge that takes you from panic to a perfect answer.
Okay, so you've taken your 2-second pause. Your brain is ready to go. Now we unleash the core of this whole strategy, the PRE framework. This is a scientific, almost foolproof way to deliver your thoughts with total authority.
This framework is so simple. It's just PRE: point, reason, and example. This 3-step blueprint is going to be your new best friend for every confident answer you give from now on. Let's break down exactly how you use it. First up, P is for point. No rambling, no, you see, just state your main argument right up front. So if someone asks about mobile addiction, you start with, mobile addiction is a major problem spreading rapidly among the youth today. Boom, direct, clear, and everyone knows where you stand. Next, you follow that up with your reason. This is the why. It's the logic that supports your point. So continuing our example, you'd say, the reason it's so dangerous is that it's causing people to get distracted from their goals. See, you're adding some serious weight and credibility to what you just said. And finally, we get to E for example. And honestly, this is the secret sauce. This is what takes your argument from just an interesting opinion to something that feels like an undeniable fact. It's the proof that you really know what you're talking about. An example like this, it makes everything real. You've taken this abstract idea of distraction and you've given it a human face. A little story like this is memorable, it's persuasive, and it instantly makes you sound like an expert with real-world experience. So you've got the content of your answer totally locked down with PRE. But to really truly sell it, we need to add a little bit of polish to the delivery. Because it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. 2 super quick techniques here. First, power posture. Get your spine straight, shoulders back, and, this is a big one, keep your hands visible. Hiding your hands subconsciously signals that you lack confidence. Second, use what's called the triangle eye method. Just look to one side of the room, then the other, then back to the center. It engages everyone and makes you look like you own the space. So this all sounds great, but how do you make it all second nature, so you don't even have to think about it when the pressure is on? Well, the answer is a simple 7-day drill that builds up your immunity to that stress response. Here's the challenge for you. For the next 7 days, just pick a totally random topic. It could be coffee, traffic, anything. Record a quick 1-minute video on your phone explaining your take on it using that PRE framework. This simple little exercise trains your brain to handle that stress and just automatically default to this structure. You know, when you put all of this together, the pause, the PRE framework, the confident delivery, it's way more than just a little communication trick. It really does become your new superpower. And here is the ultimate takeaway. You don't actually have to know everything about a topic. But when your thoughts are this well organized, people will be absolutely convinced that you have deep knowledge. Structure is the ultimate signal of expertise.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Think about it right now. What is the very first topic you're going to practice on to master your new PRE superpower?